Hey guys, Matt Hoots here with Rada Green, and one of the things we like to do on our platform is promote and encourage those that are doing it the right way to keep on doing it. You've got the first ever, looks like platinum EarthCraft house in East Cobb, which is amazing. We just did a tour, saw all the features, and Christopher, you're selling this one, so I know this is gonna be an easy sell because it's got so many cool things in here. So why don't you guys give us a quick tour of the house and highlight some of the high performance things that you think that consumers will want on this house?
Yeah, certainly. Let's take a step inside. I think you'll see one of the biggest summations right away.
All right, sounds good.
So Matt, now that we're inside, we are on a road here on Roswell Road, and as soon as you step in, you notice the dead quiet in this house, which is shocking when you look at a lot of other East Cobb homes and typical construction you see around here. And Dar, the builder, can tell us a little bit about the multifaceted approach that delivers those results.
Sure, yeah. So it started with the exterior wall. We did staggered stud framing throughout the whole house, interior and exterior. That way the insulation can weave through and help deaden the sound. We also used 5/8 quiet rock along the wall to help cut the sound more.
Awesome. And to be honest, this is the experience people have to be in this space to understand what all this quality of construction equals, right? So this is a higher level of luxury beyond what you would just get at any other house that has a luxury price point, maybe finishes, right? It's all the stuff behind the wall that delivers this better living experience that we're going to show you. So Matt and our viewers, everybody knows that the kitchen sells a home, and I mean, this is an awesome kitchen. You've got all the requisites, especially for a luxury home: double island, scullery, bespoke, just throw all those kind of real estate buzzwords out there. But one of those things that maybe you see less often is induction cooking, right? So this is an all electric home. So you have one simplified utility. This house is also with Cobb, which has the lowest electric rates in the state, right? And they have some really friendly policies as well around solar and batteries and things like that. So the owner of this home is going to have one of the best utilities compared to maybe some of the other ones in the state. But what's really great is the premium and luxury experience with an induction cooktop, right? So we're used to gas in this kind of price point typically, but here it's a lot simpler to clean, right? I think we've all had gas ranges at some point, but also so easy to clean. It's wicked fast and responsive. And of course, we've got this beautiful range hood right above, because you still need to, maybe get some cooking, humidity from boiling water, VOCs from cooking and frying and stuff like that, but a lot less that you have to vent out compared to gas cooking.
So we also have this nice pot filler, so you don't have to lug around a heavy pot of water from your island right across the way here. But we also have this professional custom hood here. It goes up to way more than you need, like 1,000 CFM, but it has a makeup air system to handle that.
We also have some really great features here, like the instant hot, which is again something you don't see often. And we even have a second one on the bar area upstairs, and full appliance suite. A lot of times, even in custom homes, you don't get the full appliance suite all the way through the scullery, again upstairs as well, even the laundry rooms for folks. So and all of the appliances are higher end, higher efficiency units, so they're not just standard energy hogs. So as we head to the kitchen, the other space that people would normally hang out is your living area, which conveniently is right next door over here in the living room. And Dar, do you want to talk to us a little bit about the design and some of the attributes that you picked out for the space?
Yeah, so we have an open floor plan, which everybody loves, but to help designate this as the living room, we did the drop-down ceiling here to add some ambiance and signify that, hey, this is a separate room. And then living rooms in America need a fireplace, but you can't have a gas fireplace in such a tight house. So we opted for a vapor fireplace by Aquafire. It doesn't produce any heat. It's just ultrasonic vapor. Yeah, so another high performance luxury feature is not everybody knows how to use bath ventilation correctly. So we have automatic features in the bathroom.
Let's go take a look.
So speaking towards the automatic bath fans, we have a humidistat for our ERV and the exhaust up there. It's continuously running, but when the humidity gets over 60%, it'll go into a boost mode to help lower the humidity.
One of the other great features here too is there's a second laundry in your primary, so you don't ever have to leave. But what's really unique about this unit, Dar?
Yeah, so this is a wash tower that's a heat pump dryer. So there's no giant hole for the exhaust for a typical laundry unit. It's all contained right here.
Well, what I love about this is, those all-in-ones that have been getting a lot of attention. You hear a lot of people still talk about concerns about only being able to run one load at a time. This is in a very familiar format while using that more efficient technology.
Yeah, I mean, this is very similar. If you've done laundry with a separate washer and dryer, it's basically the same. There's just another filter. So you don't have to deal with the lint getting stuck in any ductwork, potentially being a fire hazard. It all gets caught in its own separate trap that you just have to clean out.
All right, Dar, those are some really cool things we saw on the main level here, some of the features, but there's a lot of things that we do as green builders that you can't see. So let's talk about some of the things that, I'm looking at, these look like windows, but these are special windows. And also what's in the walls. What are some of the things we can't see that have already been covered up by the drywall?
Yeah, so these are triple pane Pella casement windows. And in the walls, we took a lot of steps for sound deadening. We have staggered stud walls, 5/8 drywall, and we have rock wool on the interior to help mitigate the sound between rooms.
So one of the drawbacks that I see to that is when they're cooking down here and they're yelling upstairs for the kids to come down, how are the kids going to be able to hear them when it's dinner time?
We have this nice double height foyer, no ceiling.
So you use that thought through that as well. So I know we did a tour of the attic earlier, so some of the features up there. Let's talk through some of the mechanical systems you have up there. I know you've got the regular HVAC system. Looks like it's like a heat pump. Is it a mini split? Like, what are you using up there?
So the HVAC system is a 20 SEER variable heat pump, 4 tons. There's also an air handler, dehumidifier, and ERV that you'd expect to see in a house of this caliber.
All right. So you said 4 tons.
Yeah.
What's the size of this house?
The finished space is 4,650 square feet.
Okay. So that's more than 1,000 square feet per ton, which is not typical of houses in this area. I mean, we're usually seeing like 500 to 700 square feet per ton. When we're in the attic, I noticed there wasn't a lot of duct work. So it looks like you don't need as much duct work, but also the operating costs are expected to be lower. So I saw on the literature the HERS score, which is probably one of the lowest ones I've seen around here. And that's the energy rating. What is the HERS score and how did you get that?
I believe it is a 22, and it is through all of the air tightness and just frankly planning of the mechanical system to make sure it was efficient.
So to get down to 0, how many more panels do we have to add to the house?
Maybe 10, a dozen.
That's pretty good. So you're near net zero energy, but obviously if the power goes off, I know we talked about this at Cobb EMC, but you still have that solar producing power on the house. Do you have any other backup or generators or anything like that?
So there is solar on the house, but if you want backup, you can add a battery. It would just be for resilience, as Cobb EMC, very good with solar with their net metering.
I know. I live in this neighborhood as well. Very rarely does the power go out, and if so, it's like you just deal with it for a few hours. So I know some parts of town they have to deal with it for days or weeks. But we've got really good power source around here, so it's not really that much of an issue. All right. Well, thanks for the tour of this house and showing all the green features. We've got a link in the description below, like where to find out more about this house. I was really impressed. The reason I wanted to come out is, just to see it for myself, the low HERS score, because you achieve that through efficient systems type building envelope, adding the renewable energy to it. But more importantly, that the fact that you got so close to the passive house standard with at least a lot of the features that I saw in this house, you're building towards that and you're trying to make better construction. So whoever gets this house is really lucky because there's not a lot of them like this in East Cobb. And a lot of people are building code minimum because I watch them going up. And I live near here, and I've been driving by it for several months. And when I saw some of the things that you're putting on the outside, I'm like, oh, that's a little bit different. So they're just using the zip system. They're taping correctly. They're doing the control layers properly. I saw all the right types of vehicles in the driveway, knowing what kind of system. So I was really impressed. And then when I found out this was your house, I was like, oh, cool. We've definitely got to get a tour. So I appreciate your time and showcasing this house for us.
Yeah, thanks for coming out and taking a tour.
All right, thanks, Ian. And listen, when you're trying to get a new house, you need to find one that has that certification. A lot of builders say they build to a certain standard. They built at FIAS, EarthCraft. Prove it. Show us the certification. At least show us the blower-door results and or your HERS score. So you need to have something that's verifiable versus we use bamboo flooring or recycled materials. Those things are all great, but really we're looking at the testable performance of the house, show us the results, and that way we know that it's actually a good house. And this house has been tested by some of the best in Atlanta. You've got the results to prove it. So people, when they move into this house, they're going to know that they're in a house that's going to be quiet, it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be energy efficient. Most importantly, like with all the control you have of the house, it's going to be a healthy house as well.